Alright, got a game here. Um, start off with rock, then he goes with scissors. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what this was about. And we're going to see in a second. Big one. Alias. Oh, okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. So these are flame heroes. It's something I made a while ago. I start off with Gemini Spark and Alias, but then I realized I should put down that D prison because shit. Once I Gemini Spark, which I have a feeling I will. I'm sure I had a feeling I would Gemini Spark because he's probably gonna bring out something big. So I'm like, huh, that's pretty interesting. Then I saw it was banished. I was like, ah, here we go, old friend. Yeah, fuck you. I just Gemini Spark it. Yeah, as soon as it went to the graveyard, I draw and I get a nice little surprise at Dark Hole. Spoiler, I don't use it. I see that his field is just dry, so I end up at first, I was going to go for damage, but I realized I should set up for a Adulka or a Logia next turn, so I was normal summon Guaiba and just go ahead with a free attack. And I realized, not really realized, but I keep in mind that I have my dimensional set, so I feel as though I'm kind of safe unless he storms. I don't know why he would heavy storm, but MST most likely. But this is a dragon deck. It's more beat down. To my surprise, he runs decoy dragon, which is actually, in my opinion, legitimate. In my opinion, but I already got the setup going. I was like thinking whether or not I should go with Logia or Dulka to negate the special summon monster, or I was thinking of Logia to negate the special summon monster, but it's smarter to go with Dulka. I was apparently while I was in the extra deck, I was thinking about it, but it was smarter to go with Dulka. I had to read his effect just to make sure. Matter of fact, it was mandatory. So I was like, I might as well go with Dulka, because if I Dulka, this is the reason why I read his effect also is because it's not after the damage step. It's actually before the damage step. As soon as I declare attack, he has to special summon that boy. So I will negate his effect. And, the field size changes, so it causes a replay, and I just attack directly. So Dolko was a better idea. Plus, I have an extra material, just in case he gets Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon on the field. I can kind of scare him. So I just negate Decoy's effect. Dark Metal never comes on the field. Decoy is in the graveyard, causes a little reset of sorts, and I attack directly, which I don't know. I think I was doing something at the same time while I was typing to say negate, but he just got the he understood after I just detached and shit. So I just hit end turn. I was still safe with the D prison, and I had that one material just eyeing that Red Eyes Darkest Metal in case he comes back. Um, Pretty sure here he throws down Dragon Fiend. I'm like, I was checking that. I don't know why. I probably thought it was MST for a minute, but he goes ahead with Dragon Fiend. I'm feeling as though he was going to add something. I don't know what he was going to add, but there you go. I was thinking it was probably going to be the Divine Dragon Apocryph. I think. Because if he did that, he would have probably added that to his hand if he didn't have it. Normal summon it, discard, add Red Eyes Darkest Metal back, do all of this shit. But then again, he was probably still fearing Dulka. But he sends Wyvern, which is weird. I don't understand that. He's basically used up his whole turn to special Red Eyes Darkest Metal when he could have did that with a Procrolith. Because he could have discarded, added Red Eyes Darkest Metal. Sure, it's a -2, but Red Eyes Darkest Metal is in your field. And he didn't waste a turn. He could have got it on main phase 1 if he just used Apocalypse. So, lucky MST, sack that, kill that little ravine. I have, here's a little tidbit about me. I have, I have bad experiences with Dragon Ravine and Drag Unities, but I call them Drag Queens a lot. I really don't like Drag Unities. Well, I'm okay with Drag Unities, as in the archetype. I just have bad experience with them. Because, when I was kind of scrubbish back in the day, I always got beat down by a Drag Unity deck. But things have changed now. I remember the last time I played that said Dragon Unity deck, even when it got better than what it was, I kind of just OTK'd the shit out of dude with my graphics. But this is all bleh. This is all in locals. Oh, I'm drifting away. He set a monster. He set a spell trap. I think his turn. Yeah, it's still his turn, right? Yes, sir. I could see he was considering the attack, but he was probably scared of the back row. So I got another MST. Lucky sack. Blow that out. What was that? Probably. Yeah. I should have known. It was a dragon. It's like sort of like Chaos Dragon. I mean, Disaster Dragon, sort of. I should have known. Oh, this is a little bit about my deck. It's really fire-based heroes. I'll probably explain more about it. I'll probably do a deck profile on it or whatever. But I should have known he wouldn't have a lot of back row to begin with, so it must have been a bluff. I end up destroying that. At first I thought it was that one dragon that has 2,000 defense and you can only attack that if it's face up. I don't know why, but I expected that, so I didn't go with Stratos. I went for Dolka with Dolka. It didn't really matter who I attacked with, though. I mean, regardless, you should always, if that's the only one that could attack, you might as well just use the biggest attacker just to clear it, just in case. But nonetheless, he went off. I was kind of scared when I saw that hit the graveyard. He went off with the effect, but it was Felgrand. I'm like, what? I mean, it's not bad mouthing his deck or anything, because it's not his deck is kind of. I like Felgrand in all honesty, but I don't like the fact that he banished it. His deck, I don't see really a problem in it. I see a problem in what he's doing in his skill. I mean, maybe you could use Dragon Ravine. You should have used Dragon Ravine for like a multitude of things. I don't know how the deck runs. I don't know how it works. It's not my deck. But see, Apocryph. If you added that to your hand to begin with, you could have got Red Eyes Darkness Metal. You could have made me use a material. I'm pretty sure he would have survived something. I don't know. You could have did something. I'm pretty sure you have so much options in that deck. It's not even funny. And you could have probably dumped Felgrand in the graveyard where it belongs. You got Decoy back. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that one. But my dog was just sitting there looking monstrous. And he finally just says, fuck it, YOLO. No, I was kidding about the YOLO thing. I hate YOLO. But he attacks her as Darkest Metal. And that deep prison I was saving for it, there you go. And I think he's all like, okay then. And then little message chat thingy. Oh, I'm so illiterate. Yeah, he did say okay then. So I just go with the straight face because I didn't really have anything else to say. So here's kind of where I just destroy him. Like I end his life. It wasn't even that much of a big deal. It was just here's how my field ends up looking basically. Stratos, Alias, Dolka, and Nova Master if you couldn't guess already. I'm pretty sure that would OT. Yeah, that not OTK. That would have just killed him, unless he had Gores. Yeah, Gores would have saved him. Yeah, Gores would have saved him. Even Trag could have probably saved him. Could have just stopped. Like he could have stopped one attack. He targeted it, so I get like I was wondering why. I thought it was like I don't know, but that's the end of the